What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over all of the Call of Duty Zombies equipment and special grenades that you can get. This is going to be Treyarch only as usual because I don't own any of the other development studio zombies modes. I just haven't had the chance to try them out yet. We're really just going to be going over most of the special grenades, not like the special equipment or buildables or like special weapons. I plan on making a separate video on that. But yeah, so I think it's time to get started. We're going to start off this video with the Molotov from World at War. Unfortunately, no matter how many times I tried, I couldn't get out of the box, so enjoy this still image of it just appearing. It does what any Molotov would do in any other game. You light it on fire and you throw it at the zombies and there's a ball of fire. I mean, it's pretty straight to the point and self-explanatory. I think that leads us on to our next special grenade, which is the classic monkey bomb. First being introduced on the World at War map, GRENDES. It was featured on every other E3 storyline zombies map from this point forward, including like Outbreak. It's unfortunate because as time went on in Call of Duty Zombies, the monkey bomb slowly became more obsolete. It was really only good for the distraction to revive your teammates. But let's get into what the monkey bomb does. So as I said, it does just distract the zombies. It plays a little jingle as it does, as it's distracting. And then it explodes. It kills them. At least in the older games it kills them, not so much in the newer ones. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple concept. Still get excited when I get them out of the box, at least. Let's move on. Up next we have the GRENDES device, which is featured on Ascension and Moon. And I mean, if you want to count the Cold War thing, whatever it's called, I was too lazy to look it up. It does the same exact thing, it just has a different name, and it's like a fucking bomb. It's like a grenade more than just the GRENDES device. The way you get the GRENDES device is just from the box. Again, unless you're playing Cold War, then you could build it with like the scrap or salvage, whatever they call it in the game. But what it does is, once you throw it and it like actually lands, it will create a black hole that just sucks the zombies through, which you can also teleport through, which is very cool. It's very unique for one of the first special grenades to be introduced into Call of Duty Zombies. Let's move on. And continuing our trend with unique special grenades, we now have the Quantum Entanglement device, also known as the QED, only featured on Moon. There's so many things that this thing can do. I looked at the list, there's 40. I'm not going to name off all of them. I will leave a link down below to the Zombies wiki where you can see where there's the known effects. But to go over some of the ones that I know, it can have, like when you throw it, it will give you either like this, I say it looks like a thunder gun like explosion. It could teleport you. You could throw it in front of doors and it might open them. You could throw it in front of perks and you might get them, which is super rare. The wiki said that you could also get GRENDES device effects from it. I never knew that. I don't know how accurate that is, but it does a lot. There's a lot of random things. It can pop up a ray gun that will kill you, but it'll spin in circles while it shoots. I would say that's pretty much how the QED works. We can move on to our next item. Following up the QED, we have the Hell's Retriever, featured on Blood of the Dead and Mob of the Dead. The way you get it in both maps is finding the 3 dog heads and feeding them. In Mob of the Dead, it will spawn next to the laundry room. But in Blood of the Dead, I think it's in one of the fast travels that you had to take from spawn to like the fucking warden's house or some shit. I don't know. Can't you tell I'm prepared? The way I like to describe the Hell's Retriever is that it's practically just a boomerang tomahawk thing. The longer you hold it, I think the stronger it gets, the harder, the better the charge. And yeah, I mean, it can grab perks. Otherwise, it just takes the heads off zombies. It's a very, again, these equipments are very straightforward for the most part. It's another way to kill zombies. I mean, that's the best way to put it. Let's move on. In my opinion, up next we have one of the most unique special grenades that I wish would appear in another map, but I doubt it will. There's no point for it to. We have the time bomb. It does exactly what the name insists. You throw it down somewhere, and in the bottom left corner you will see that it will tell you what round you threw it on. It remembers where you were, what guns you had, how many points you had, if somebody was down, whatever it is. It'll send you straight back to where you were before. It's super sick. I think it's one of the more unique ones. I wish it appeared more. But that sums up the time bomb, so we can move on to our next equipment. And up next, we have the G-Strike featured in Origins and Origins only. The way you get the G-Strike is by grabbing the rock near the Gen 2 box location and then bringing it all the way to Gen 6, putting it in a little fountain. You collect melee kills, only that. And then once you're done filling it at Gen 6, you gotta pick it up, bring it back without stepping in the mud, bring it back to Gen 2, where you picked it up originally, and then all you do is do the same thing. You repeat. You get melee kills until it's full. You'll know it's full because the G-Strike will appear, and you will, you just pick it up, use it, and that's what it's there for. The G-Strike is literally just an airstrike that is, I think, supposed to be from like the robots. They are shooting it for you or something. I don't know the lore. But it's cool. It works. It's cool for high rounds. It's kind of fun to do. I mean, you need it for the Easter egg, so it is an important equipment. But that's all I have to say about the G-Strike. Moving on to the fan favorite game, Black Ops 3, we start off with the Little Arnie, which is a Monkey Bomb clone, but a little stronger because this is really when they started to nerf the Monkey Bomb and make it obsolete. But we have the Little Arnie, very cool. It's a little squid in a jar. You shake it, you throw it, and then a squid appears and it attracts all the zombies. It kills them, and yeah, it has a little explosion at the end when its time runs out. There's also an upgraded variant, which I don't remember how to do. I think you need to get like a certain amount of kills and then throw the little Arnies in a certain spot. I don't know if that is Shadows of Evil or Revelations that I'm speaking of. But yeah, no, that sums up the Little Arnie. To my knowledge, that is where Black Ops 3 leaves us. I don't think there's any other unique special grenades that they give us. If there is, let me know down below. But next we have Black Ops 4 with another Monkey Bomb clone. It is the homunculus, or however you pronounce it. I don't know. The little fucking dude that you stick a syringe in, and then he just gets like, it's like you stick crack in him and he just fucking goes nuts. He works identical to a Monkey Bomb, except he gets kills before just blowing up. You throw him down, he will start chopping the heads off the zombies that are around him. If there's no zombies around him, he will start dancing. I don't know why, but he is only featured on the Chaos maps, and to my knowledge, you can only get him through the mystery box. And I totally forgot to mention this earlier because I am forgetful. We have the Matryoshka dolls, which were originally introduced on Call of the Dead. I'm pretty sure they were only on Call of the Dead and Tiger Totem. Again, in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong. There's a lot of zombie stuff in my head, but I get it all mixed up. It's all blurred. But it's featured on Tiger Totem. It works like it did in Black Ops 1. You throw it, it has multiple explosions. Pretty powerful. But I've noticed in Black Ops 4 it's a little more unique. I don't know if they do it in the original, but I know the animation on Black Ops 4 will show you the original character dolls that were like featured in Ascension, which I think is a very nice touch. A little bit of fan service there. But yeah, no, they just explode. They have multiple explosions. Each doll blows up. But that's really it. And finally, for our last, and I think, again, one of the most unique special grenades that we have in this game mode, it is Samantha's music box. The way you get it is you got to collect the 2 keys around the Tigertone facility on the like mountain half, where our characters are in those little like test tube things. I don't know. You get up there, you find the keys, you put the keys in this little thing, they come back out, and then you put the keys on 2 sides of the like where they're locked, and you do a little lockdown until the door's down, and then you get to collect Samantha's music box. It's very cool. You wind it up and then you throw it, and then Samantha will appear out of a fucking dark hole. And then she kind of has this like, she'll kind of like stun the zombies, I would say. She like freezes them in place, and then they just explode. They literally have like, I feel like it's like kind of like a thunder gun effect. I don't know the best way to explain it, but that's how I see it. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this list, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for more. I do plan on doing more content like this. If I missed any equipment, let me know down below. I'll make a part 2 if I need to, or just add it on to another video. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave some suggestions down below of videos you'd like to see. If I missed anything in this video, please again let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.